self-centeredness, and so when I got this card, I was like, okay, that's what I got.
Awesome. Anybody else want to share a card that they have at their table? Okay.
What drains my energy? I think when I think about this in our curriculum, I think about learning myself. And so sometimes I have to go to events and like kind of what we're doing now and functions and learning to like pull back and say, no, I can't do this or that's too much for me. I am a little more introverted. So knowing myself and giving myself grace to say, hey, you don't have to go to everything. You don't have to show up. When you show up, you want to show up in spaces where you're connecting and you're bringing in positive energy and it's all love. So I think for me, knowing myself and knowing that I am a little more introverted at times and realizing I don't have to show up all the time, kind of what you spoke about earlier.
Yeah. Y'all know, when you complain, because all these devices cost over $1,000, our phones. And we complain to the company, why is it, especially if you got a new phone, you're like, why is it not holding no charge? I'm like, what, you know? They're like, oh, it's because of background this and too many apps that, and it's already bogged down and you just bought it. And some of us are like that. We have bogged our lives down with added things that doesn't necessarily serve us. Like, I don't necessarily need to have the Blue's Clues app in my background. I mean, maybe at one time I needed it, but I don't need it now. So knowing how to purge, you know, and purge properly. I think it's important to show up. It is important to show up. Knowing when it's important to show up. Certain events are never going to come back around again. Somebody turning a milestone, they're not going to visit that milestone again. We're going to have plenty of opportunities to cry on one another's shoulders, show up for sad events, but are we missing celebrations because we're so taxed that by the time a celebration comes, it's like, oh, I ain't got it in me. And that it's actually not only for the person that's being celebrated, but it's also for you, because if you think about it, if you plan a celebration, you want whoever you invited to be part of that celebration. They add to the celebration. And so often we'll discount and say, oh, I won't be missed if I don't show up. But we'll show up for everything else that ain't got a darn. Use the words. You get the gist. You get the gist. We'll show up for everything else, but put the things that really matter to us way down here on the list. You know, so if you've been, I'm promising myself this year to make better connections, or I promise myself to spend more quality time. What might be preventing you from doing that? I'm just saying. It's time to switch. If you've been at your table and you didn't switch the last time, I don't want to call you out. But you might want to ask yourself why you haven't moved. I'm just saying. Also, it's 6 minutes before 4 o'clock, so I told you the time goes by so fast. I'm going to start. Are we switching up now? Yes, ma'am. Take your stuff with you.
I need some of that money. I guess we could probably got some on the next table.
What did she say? Did you have a stretch track?